So obviously we were announcing you were coming on the show. We started a hotline maybe a month ago for fans to participate and have their questions read on camera and do this. So we want to when we announced you were coming on, we want to or let you hear a voice audio.
Yeah, my question for Gilbert is, why does he talk so much? He goofs and says things in terms of the gambling controversy that makes him look really bad. It's like he seems to revel in just saying stuff that puts him in a really negative light. So that's my question is, why the hell does he do that?
But before you answer that question, I've got a chance to know you really well over since we had kids with sisters. And one thing I realized about you is you keep a smile on your face, everything is fun, but you're really strategic outside of that smile.
Uh-huh.
And you've always been that way. That we've been having conversations. We're obviously going to go into the gambling side of this, and we've been having conversations kind of throughout this. You would send me shit, I'll send you shit. We go back and forth. Kind of explain your thinking with this the latest thing is the gambling process, which you were cleared of at the time, correct? Or
which was my case?
Your situation.
Okay.
So your situation. Answer that question first.
Okay, first of all, he said the most important thing. He said light. I don't give a fuck if it's negative or positive. The light is all I care about. Right? I only care about the light. So, I'm gonna shine. If it's shining out there, I'm gonna walk in it. Right? And that's my personality. I'm a content creator. I'm an entertainer. So like you said, everything to me is about the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so if I can find fun in something negative, I'm gonna tap into it. It's just my personality, man. It's I'm fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not malicious. I'm not dangerous. I'm fun, and that's how I see everything. So even if it makes me look stupid, if I can laugh at it, because I know you want to laugh, so I'm gonna laugh too.
Just laugh at myself,
right? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna tell a joke a little bit better, because me getting arrested, you're gonna laugh. So why can't I? But that's the problem with mature and immature. That's the only thing. Mature people are supposed to be mature when serious things are serious. Immature is you don't take nothing serious.
So where you land at?
I don't take nothing serious. You know what I mean? It's just like know yourself. You know what I mean?
Now my question,
I'm gonna just be honest. It just seems very stressful being mature. I'm just honest. That shit looks like it's hard work out there.
So we had this conversation. Obviously, your situation hit where it's an ongoing process. So we're not going to discuss it. Your situation hit, and then this new stuff with Chauncey and Rozier come up, and you've kind of been again creating content. And we had this conversation. I'm like, bro, you're putting yourself in this situation because someone that I'm close to, and the day it dropped, said like, yo, this is out of line. When Rachel just, without saying it, kind of insinuated that you were involved in this new situation. And how did that? You and I had that conversation. How did that affect you?
So I got to start with the blame.
Okay.
Right. Me trolling my own case, and I'm ready to snitch. Right. So when I wake up, I'm watching the feed, snitch, rat. Like, what the fuck? And then someone sends me, Rachel's thing, and I'm sitting here like, why the fuck this guy doing me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'm looking at the case like, all right, Chauncey, Rozier, what the fuck they got to do with each other? Why is a poker charge mixed with gambling? Like, it's two different things. Why are they bunching them up together? This doesn't even make sense, right? So what happened is we're getting ready to go on the show. So I'm like,
here we go. That wheel starts turning.
I'm not going to mess this moment up. Right? So I grab, was it Taylor, 6-man jersey. The 6-man. So people don't even pay attention. Like, so the 6-man, the movie, right?
Yeah.
So I have the jersey.
Oh, I didn't put that.
So he's basically the ghost behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I have that jersey, and then I had the people at the lunch, right on the thing, and then I'm coming in like.
What did the lunch bag say again?
Informant lunch. So I had the informant. Lunch and my coffee.
Too diabolical. I didn't even peep the jersey part though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm
Was that
I'm trolling
Marlon Wayne?
it.
Who was that? Marlon Wayans?
Nah, that was
Who was it in the Six Man?
Marlon Wayans is in the movie.
He's in the
He's
movie.
talking about his brother.
Yeah, the one that passed, right?
I forget the actor's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Kadeem
Hardison.
Kadeem,
There you
yeah.
go. Okay.
So, I really didn't, I didn't know because, I'm reading on real time and then, going on a show, I didn't know how serious that was. And then once I realized how serious it was, it kind of scared me.
The crime families.
Like I've heard these names before, right? Like I'm watching because I watch Dateline, and I watch all this mob shit. So I be watching like okay, got an argument at a restaurant. Next day, restaurant blew up. Whoa, okay, car blew up. Whoa, like okay, so they serious about their business on just arguments. So. Wait, now I'm mad at Rachel because, why would you even put my name associated? This is real. This is for families. Mm-hmm. And my name is in it for no damn reason. Do they think this is real? Do they think I'm a part of it?
And then you bullshit and play into with the bag. And
But see, I did that before. I didn't know.
That was after. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. I read after, like, oh shit, like, right? I started looking out the day, like I started looking at my cars. Is there any Italians out here? I didn't get in my fucking car for about a week and a half.
Really?
Hell no. Fuck no. Shit. Did you see the names on it? It said families. It said families, it's just a regular person's name, cool. But it had 4 families, and they are local. They're in the United States of America. Ooh-wee. Man, I did not turn that goddamn key over for shit. Yeah, y'all thought I was playing, and y'all was all Tesla. I'm Tesla. I'm gonna try my sun route. I'm safe in my sun route. Oh, shit. Like, I swear to God, I didn't turn that car over. I was mad, like, they might mistake and really think this is real. So, I had to call somebody who's, in that underworld. Hey, man, can you find out if they, can you find out and see if they think I'm part of this? And, I got to call back like, nah, they no, you're not even close to this
I
case.
hate you, bro.
Like, I'm serious, man. Because I was trying to figure out, like Rachel, it clearly said, this says Italian. My shit says Israel, Russian. 2 different peoples. Los Angeles, my house. New York City, 2019. Not even in the same realm. You got to do your due diligence.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that brings the point up. And we talked about, when Pablo Torre mentioned that Kevin Garnett was at a situation and then it came clean and he tried to delete. It's just like, once it's out there, the damage is done.
Yeah. So things like that, man, like, when you go behind, okay, this is not a poker case, right? And unless you read it, you're still trying to figure out what do they both have to do with each other, right? So you have one that's gambling on games, and then you have one that's poker, 2 different worlds, right? From the outside. What ends up happening is, this case started in 2023. 2 players got in trouble for allegedly betting on games. One got scared for his life because his bookie said he's going to break his legs. So told on his bookie. Now, what does a bookie have? He got other names. He got a whole lot of other names, right? So what ends up happening is he gets jammed up so bad, he just opens his mouth, right? Just like I don't want to go trying to, so what ends up happening is he gives them his black book. And in that black book, poker. So how Chauncey gets pulled into it is the guy that is doing the betting and the booking also created the machine, the table, the glasses, and all that. That's how the feds got this stuff. See, this case of poker is 2019. There's no victims here because none of those players who got scammed, we don't know, they never came out, right? They didn't, it's not like they reported it, right? So what ends up happening is the bookie gives this because this ties to them families, right? This ties to them families. So they're like, well, how do we believe you? Oh, I'm the one who created it. Here's my machine. Here's the table. Here's the glasses. Here's the cards. here's my ledger, here's my bank accounts, here's my wires. And they just looking at them names like, oh shit. And then just like anything, for the next 2 years, they try to siphon through all this, see what's real, see what's fake. And then no one knows these families like that. We know these NBA players.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use these names to make this big old splash. And that's what ends up happening.
So what do you think, kind of knowing more than the average person does on this Chauncey situation, what do you kind of think possibly could happen?
When I first heard about the case, I'm like, I thought Chauncey, when his name got called, he was a fish. So a fish is this in the poker world. NBA players are targets to stuff like this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where you go sit down at a house table, you're trying to figure out how many people play together, right? How many of y'all are friends trying to take my money, right? And that's what happens at these tables. So I'm like, he must have got scammed, and that's why his name is on a ledger. So it's like figuring out, for him to be the face of it, he must have got
Licked at one
he must have
point.
got licked at one point, and then they turned him and basically forced him to do it. So I think him, Damon Jones, basically are the same as Jonte. Like these people scammed me first. I'm the first victim, right? Because there's no way. We're gamblers, right? We're paying. We're playing. We're not running no
Right.
organization. We're
Mhm.
not. That's not our world,
Mm-mm.
right? We're coming in for the excitement. I want to take
Yeah.
your money. You want to take my money.
That competitive.
You know what I mean? That's all this
Mhm.
is, and that's where it starts. So I don't think that the poker side of it is going to be no issues. Now the only problem that he's going to have is, as a coach, what did you give that man? And that's where the case will be lying with him when he became a coach. Because 2019, that's that world. He becomes a coach after that. What happened during that time? So
Interesting.